Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video we're trying a new collection from Kaleidos. This is called the Alma Viva collection, and I mean, just by the colors of this vanity box right here, I think I'm going to like what's inside because these right here are totally my vibe. The collection is of course available on the Kaleidos website, and you can get this whole set box vanity thing included, or you can shop the collection without the vanity, or you can get the products individually. So let me tell you the prices for all of the above. Before I tell you the prices, let me go ahead and break down everything that is inside this box so that I can then go ahead and break down the prices for you. First of all, take a look right here at the vanity box. It has a huge mirror on the inside, as you can see, and then this is everything that they launched. There are 2 eyeshadow quads which I'm super excited to try out. There are 4 different color blushes as well. 7 new lip glazes, which I'm dying to try. All of them look like the types of lipsticks that I wear all the time, like nude and glossy type things. I'm excited about these. And then there's also a handheld mirror. You can get the full set with the vanity box included for $218. You can get the whole set without the vanity box for $178. If you want to get all of the lip glazes, you can get that for $84. Each quad retails for $22. Each blush retails for $18, and each glaze lip product retails for $16. Take a look right here at what the handheld mirror looks like. It is a black slick package thing with the Kaleidos logo on the front side right there. Take a look right here at the gorgeous outer packaging of the blushes. They are made out of fabric and they feel kind of cushiony. This right here is called the Kaleidos Mono Blush in Pearl Bliss, which honestly looks more to me like a contouring type powder than a blush. This is very cool toned, and it doesn't have not a hint of like rosy, pinky, nothing. It's like a sculpting product, I would say, more so than a blush, but it is labeled as a blush. The formula looks very creamy, but it is very similar to the color of my skin, so even though I can see the product on the back of my hand, it's not that different from my skin tone, so you can barely see the shade of it. Let's see if we have better luck with the other ones. This one is called Angel Wing, and it has like a teeny tiny hint of rose, but it is an extremely light shade of blush. I don't think this is going to show up on me at all. Let me show you the swatch. Take a look right there. Again, you can barely see that. This is a very interesting choice of colors of blush from this collection. And it continues. This one here is called Hot Shot. Once again, very cool toned. Not a hint of rose in it or peach or anything. It looks very similar to the first one I swatched. And it's such a shame because the actual texture of the powder feels incredible, but like, what in the world is going on? I guess you can see this one a little bit more than the first one, but also kind of looks like a sculpting type product rather than anything else. Very confused. I don't know if any of these will even show up on me, and I am pretty pale. Anyways, the last one is called Pale Rose. This one has a hint of like a mauvey purpley pink situation going on. Here's what it looks like on my finger. This is the one that might show up most. And here's the swatch of it. I'm a little disappointed at this color selection right here. And it's weird because in previous releases, they've done very bold blush colors. But this is like, for who? This is for extremely pale people only, I would think. See, this right here is from previous releases, which very pigmented, great formulation, but I honestly don't reach for them that often because the colors are quite bold, so I feel like I need an in-between from them. These right here you can barely see, and then the other ones are super bold colors. Like, actually this one's really pretty, but out of everything I've shown you, this is the only one that I see myself wearing. Everything else is either very out there or barely shows up. I'm still going to try one of these shades on my cheeks today. I did already apply bronzer to my face because I was expecting blushes, but I could have used one of these as my bronzer today. That was my bad. I tried to go into my reviews kind of blind. I didn't open anything before I started filming because I want you guys to see like my first reaction to the items, and these were labeled as blushes, so I applied my bronzer before starting to record because I was expecting blush colors, you know, but I could have used these two as a very light bronzer to combine with the rosy tone of the blush. But like I said, I don't even know if any of these will show up on me at all. Let's just go ahead and solve that doubt. I'm grabbing a clean brush to apply it because I definitely want you to see just this color. I don't want it to like get mixed with anything else. Here's what it looks like on the white brush, and this is a Refer number 5, and I'm just going to add it to my cheek just like so. It is showing up a little bit, but out of the 4 shades I swatched, this was the one that I think shows up the most on the back of my hand. So take a look right here, and I'm going to try the other blush as well just to see if it shows up at all. So the other one was Angel Wing. I'm going to go on the other side of my white brush. Take a look right there. It's a bit more peachy, and I'm applying it to my face. It also is showing up a little bit, but if you're any darker than me, I doubt that these will show up on you at all. So take a look right here. We have Angel Wing on this side and Pale Rose on this one. I'm going to mix them to try and make myself even. I will say, if you like barely there blushes, then this might be something that you are into because they are barely there. But also you have to be my complexion or lighter because you run the risk of them not showing up on your skin at all. I'm so sad I can't try these as bronzers because I already have bronzer on today. I truly wish I would have known. I'm unboxing the lip glazes to show you. The packaging is stunning. Just take a look right here at what the individual bottles of the glazes look like. Really, really stunning. And here is what the ones look like. There's a couple of glitter ones in there, which I did not even expect. Let's go ahead and swatch them all because I want to see what they look like. This is one of the glitter ones. This one is called Penthouse. So take a look right there. This next one, also a glitter one. This one's called Free Fall. Oh, I actually like this one a lot because it's almost clear with a hint of like cool tone to it, and the sparkles blend right in. This next one is called Pink Marquise. So take a look right there. This one is called Elixir, beautiful peachy nudie type color. This next one is nude and it is called Skinny Dip. Take a look right there. Then we have Hot Pursuit, which is a cool tone purpley one. And this last one is called Last Smoke, which is even more cool toned. Take a look right here at the swatches of the 7 lip glazes. I honestly can't wait to try them on my lips because they look really nice. The formula doesn't seem sticky, and look at the shine. I'm obsessed. So pretty. Finally, let me show you the eyeshadow quads. Take a look right here at the outside packaging. This one is Twilight Rush and this one is Venus Trap. Twilight Rose, as you can see, is a very cool toned, smoky, purpley type color story, and you have 2 mattes and 2 shimmers in here. I love that they included a lighter matte that you can use on the crease of your eye and then a darker one to intensify things with. Also, I think the black shimmer can also be blended out and it's not going to look super shimmery because the shimmer particles are extremely small in that one. And then this one here is Venus Trap, which I truly thought was going to be a bit more pinky, but it is another kind of smoky type situation. This one has a slightly, very slight pink undertone, especially in this first shade right here, but it overall looks like a very taupey color story. This one has 3 mattes and a glitter shade. Both of them kind of reminded me of their Flowing Haze quad, but as you can see, this one by comparison, has much more intense purpley color story. Let me show you it in comparison to the other one. See, take a look right here. These are pretty similar to one another. This is Flowing Haze from a previous collection and Twilight Rose right here. So back to these, I think it is surprising to me how, you guys know I'm eyeshadow obsessed, right? So out of a collection that has eyeshadows and blushes and lip glazes, it is very surprising to me that the thing that I am most excited about is the lip glazes. I'm just not feeling these color stories. They're pretty, but I don't know, I just sort of expected more. I'm going to go ahead and go for Venus Trap today because I am leaving my house later and I can't do mismatched eyes. Plus this one, As You Sow, looks very similar to a previous collection of theirs. So I want to use Venus Trap and we'll see what we come up with. First things first, I'm going to use my reference number 15 and the lightest shade in the palette here. And I'm going to use this one as my crease color. So going back for a little more and I'm just building up that shade on the crease of my eye. As you can see, it's a very, very pale purpley pinky type color. And I'm going to do the same thing over on this side. Maybe with this collection, they are more so trying to appeal to the Asian market. They like very, very light colors for their eyeshadow and they like a little bit of smokiness. And I feel like you could achieve those types of looks with this palette. But at the same time, I find it very surprising that everything is so pale. I think I had read somewhere, maybe on their website a long time ago, that the name of their brand was because of like the colors of a kaleidoscope and that they wanted to bring fun and color into the makeup world. With bold color stories, and I feel like this collection is totally the opposite of that, so I don't know. This is a Sigma E49 brush and I'm going into the second matte shade down here and I'm going to add it to the outer corner of my eye and bring it into my crease ever so slightly, just to give a little bit more depth and definition to this eye look. And the same thing over on this side. As you can see, I'm not really having much trouble blending the shades into one another or anything. I'm going to try and use all of the shades. So with the reference number 1, I'm going to grab the darkest of the mattes. This one seems pretty dark and smoky. I'm going to distribute it on both ends of my eyelids. And then I'm going to start blending it into the rest of the shades we added. So take a look right here at all of the mattes blended. It's like a subtle dark smoky eye type of situation. I'm kind of digging it. And I cannot wait to try the shimmer shade. So take a look right here at what it looks like. And I'm just going to add it all throughout the center of my eyelid and in towards the inner corner. Tapping it with my finger. Ooh. See, this is what I'm talking about. They can create some really beautiful formulas. This is a stunning sparkly silver shade. Reference number 28, and I'm going to define my crease a bit. And I wanted to add, I said this when I reviewed their last collection. I was much more into their bigger eyeshadow palettes than I've been into the quads. Nothing wrong with the quads. I think the formulas have gotten better with time. But I did enjoy their larger palettes more than these because I just had more option. These seem to not only be quads, but they're very monochromatic type colors. The silver, very, very intense, very, very beautiful. And it gives this look a whole different vibe for sure. Also, I have errands to run today and it looks like I'm going to be walking around like I'm going to the disco. I don't mind though. Sigma E27, and I'm going to grab this mid-tone shade down here and just back and forth blend it underneath my lower lash line, just like so, down here. And the same thing over on this side. If you're going to use this level of sparkle, I would suggest doing your face last because the fallout is a bit inevitable. You can see that I have quite a few sparkles underneath my eyes. I just went off camera real quick. I did a brown eyeliner from Charlotte Tilbury in my waterline, and I did my mascara. This is the Anastasia mascara, the new one. I never remember the name, but everything is of course linked down below in the description box. If you are curious about anything I'm wearing, please check out the description box for the links. Besides that, I also put on a lip liner. This is the Muted Mauve lip liner from Anastasia. And let's go ahead and swatch the lip glazes. Starting with this one here. This is the shade Free Fall. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it right in the center. This is one of the glittery ones. Just like I expected. These are not sticky at all whatsoever. And this one matches this eye look beautifully. So take a look right there. This next one is called Elixir. And it's one of the nude ones. No glitter in this one. Take a look right there. Nice, peachy, juicy. What is not to love? These don't smell like anything, by the way. They kind of smell like very lightly chemically, but I don't feel like they added any scents to them. Wiping it off once again. Let's go for Skinny Dip, which is the nude one. Take a look right here. This is Skinny Dip. Super nude, super juicy. I just reapplied my lip liner, and we are going with Hot Pursuit next. I love the purpley cool tone of this one. This one and the first one I applied with the glitter on it are so far my favorites. This next one is Penthouse, which is the red glitter one. I don't like this one. I don't like this one, but if I were Dorothy, it would be the perfect match for my sparkly red shoes. This next one is Last Smoke. I gotta say, I love the cool tone ones. I really love this one as well. Plus, I think it helps that they match the eye look that I'm wearing. I think after I'm done, I'm going to keep Last Smoke on. And last but not least, Pink Marmalade, which is really cute, but I'm definitely feeling the cool tone ones the most. Last Smoke is back on. I'm keeping this one for the rest of the video, and let me share with you guys my final thoughts on this entire collection. I honestly ended up getting a look that I really love. The blushes are super subtle on my light skin, but they do kind of show up a little bit. The blushes though are my very least favorite thing about this collection, because I feel like they cater only to extremely light complexions, like even lighter than me, and I'm pretty pale. So the blushes were a little bit confusing of a lunch for me, especially also because there were bronzy products included in there that I didn't even account for because they're called blushes. So that was a bit confusing to me. I would only suggest them if you have extremely pale skin and you've been looking for subtle blushes. If you've maybe had a difficulty finding subtle blushes for your very pale skin, then maybe this would be a good option for you. But other than that, they're pretty light, to be honest. So that was my least favorite thing. In second place, I have the eyeshadow palette. This one right here, I didn't try today, but as you saw, it is pretty similar to a previous release of theirs that I have. And furthermore, I wish it would have been done in the same format as the palette that I did end up trying. I wish that this dark shade down here would have been a matte and to just have the one sparkly shade. I just realized I didn't even swatch this one, so let me go ahead and do that so that we can see what the shades actually swatch like, because it totally skipped my mind to do swatches. So here are the swatches of the darker of the two palettes. Take a look at the dark matte shade with the bit of silver sparkle, and the purple shimmer is not as intense as the glitter from the other palette that I have on my eyes today. So this one out of the two I think was definitely my favorite, and I ended up really loving the look that I created today. However, even though I like this look and I like this quad, I feel like this whole collection is very far away from that concept of the colorful makeup Kaleidos used to make. The best thing Kaleidos has ever made, hands down, is the Angelica Nyqvist collaboration. I loved that palette. I still love that palette. I never use it on camera because it's been sold out for so long, but I truly wish Kaleidos went back to the bigger palettes with the more colorful color stories. With that said, I do find that this eye look is very beautiful and very glamorous, and I would suggest doing it before you do your complexion, because look at all the sparkles underneath my eyes. Anyways, my favorite thing about this collection by far have to be the lip glazes. They have beautiful, natural, nudie, colors to them, and I love the way they feel. They feel like a lip balm, lip oil type of product. They don't feel sticky at all on the lips, and as you can see, they do make your lips look very, very juicy. Plus, I feel like the price point is nice. They have beautiful packaging, they have a beautiful formula, and they retail for $16 each. So from this whole collection, the lip glazes are definitely my most favorite product. I would love to know what you guys thought about everything I tried today down below in the comment section. Please tell me what you think about the color of the blushes, and tell me what you think about everything I tried today. I always love reading your comments and also learning from you guys. If you liked today's video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up. Before you leave, if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you were here to stay, so please don't leave without subscribing. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye.